If you or your client is having an e-commerce store having global customer base, you must be looking for an option by which your customer can check the product prices in their local currency. In this video, we'll be looking at 8 different options by which you can enable currency conversion on your website. Interestingly, few of the options have unlimited currency conversions possible on your website. So let us check out. Hi, this is Prakash from theskillable.com, and in today's session, we will be comparing different free multi-currency switcher plugin, and we'll be comparing the plugins on the basis of the number of currencies available in the free version of the plugin, whether the plugin provides automatic currency rate update, the source for the exchange rates, geolocation, number of installations, and if there are any additional features about the plugin. So let us start with the first plugin, and the first plugin is the Premmerce WooCommerce multi-currency plugin by Premmerce. So I will just download the plugin and I will take you through few basic settings and the features of the plugin. So let us download the plugin. So I have just uploaded the plugin Premmerce multi-currency for WooCommerce, and once you activate the plugin, you will see a new tab under the dashboard tabs, and if you click on the multi-currency now, you will see the basic settings for the plugin. So under this, because I have created a few currency descriptions here, you can just add unlimited currencies over here. So I will just show you how to add a new currency in this list. So probably you may like to add the UK pounds. It is GBP, that is Great Britain pounds, and I will just give it a name as GBP, and I will keep everything the same. So let us use the symbol as GBP. So you can put the actual symbol here, and the limitations for this plugin is it doesn't have an automated currency rate update. So you need to update the rate for each of the currencies manually. So what I will do, I will just find out the conversion rate, and to do that I can just type in 1 INR is equal to GBP. So whatever the rate comes here, I can copy it and I will paste it over here. So this is how you can add new currencies for this plugin, and all the symbol and the description you can change with the setting. So I will add this currency. So as I said, this plugin is a very basic plugin in the free version. So of course the premium version will have a lot more features like the automatic update of currency rates, geolocation support, and a lot of other features. But we are just comparing the free versions for each of the plugins. And with the free versions, of course, you can use unlimited currencies, but there are certain limitations for this plugin. So I will just show you the results first. So once you update the settings, you can go to the widgets and you will find a new widget. The name is Premmerce multi-currency. From the drop down menu, you will see you can add this into the widgets like the main widget area or the shop page widget area or the single product widget area. So you can add this widget to any place of your choice. So once you add this widget, you will see a drop down like thing on the shop page. So I have added this widget on the shop page. So from the drop down, the customer can select the desired currency, and you will immediately see that the rates are now converted into the AED. So if I want to convert this to GBP or USD, of course I can do that. So very basic plugin. It doesn't have any geolocation facility, but if you have a requirement for a free plugin which is having unlimited currencies, you can use the Premmerce WooCommerce multi-currency plugin. So as we were discussing on the parameters, the number of currencies for the plugin are unlimited. Automatic currency update, no. Exchange rates, no. You need to manually update that. There is no geolocation possible, and you will see there are 700 plus installation and there are no additional features for this plugin. The next plugin we are looking at is YayCurrency WooCommerce multi-currency switcher by YayCommerce. This plugin is having a free version, and I have just downloaded the plugin and activated it on my test website. So this is the plugin, and now if we go to the settings, you will see some basic settings for the plugin, and the first tab is for managing the currencies, and here you will see that it has already taken up the store currency or the base currency, and we can add currencies from here. So I will first add the USD as the second currency, and you will see I can add even more currencies to this list. So I have added Great Britain pounds, and now if I try to add more currencies, it says I should get a pro version. So I can add maximum 3 currencies, and the main difference from the previous plugin is the auto currency conversion, which is possible with this particular plugin. So you'll see that if I want to update the currency rate, I can click on this button and it will refresh the latest currency rate for USD and the GBP, which I have added as additional currencies. So further, I can check the settings for the checkout options, and checkout in different currencies. I need to enable that, and if I want the checkout to happen in all the 3 currencies, I can do that. So the next setting is about the display options, and I can enable this option as show on single product page as well. For the settings, I think these are premium version settings, so there is no update for the exchange rate automatically possible with the free version, and also the auto select currency by countries, which is geolocation, is also a part of the pro version. So currently, as you see, there are a few limitations for the free version. So once we do these settings and save it, if I go to the shop page now, you will see if I open a single product, you can see a drop down for the customer to select the currency of his choice. If I select the USD currency, you will see the rates have now been calculated for the USD currency. And this will also allow me to check out in the same currency that I had selected on the single page. So YayCurrency WooCommerce multi-currency switcher has certain limitations, and you can buy a pro version if you need the geolocation and the auto currency update facility for your website. So as we were comparing, it has currency limits for 3 currencies. Automatic currency rate update is not possible. Exchange rate, it is not getting updated automatically, but definitely we can refresh the exchange rates in the backend. So I will say yes, but it is kind of a partial thing. Geolocation is not possible with the free version, and it has more than 200 installations till now. So interesting plugin if you have some limited applications for the currency switcher. So there are no additional features I could find for this plugin. The next plugin which we will be looking at is the multi-currency for WooCommerce by palscode. This is again a free plugin which has a pro version as well. So we'll see the basic setup and functionality for the free version. So what I have done, I have just uploaded the plugin, and if we go into the settings, you will see different settings for the plugin. So when you install this plugin, you will see only a single currency, which is the base currency for your store. And you can, of course, add multiple currencies with this plugin. So I will just show you by adding 5th currency, which is, I think I will add Euro. So similarly, like the YayCurrency plugin, we just need to refresh the rates here, but we have an additional function that is to update all rates. So once I click on this, all the rates will be updated automatically. So the basic functionality remains the same. You can change the base currency by clicking any of the radio buttons. So of course you can have some additional exchange fees if you want to apply it for the currency exchange. So there's one additional thing. You can also change the decimal position for the currencies and add a custom symbol for the currencies. So I have just added the 5th currency, and let us see the further settings. So for the location, I can have the location enabled. As per the countries, it will select the currencies. So for example, INR, I want this to be applied only when the customer is from India. Likewise, I can add Euro for maybe Austria, Belgium. Likewise, so HKD for Hong Kong, GBP maybe for United Kingdom, and USD for United States. So likewise, and I will just save the settings. So any customer who is visiting your store from Europe or Hong Kong or US locations will see all the rates automatically in their currencies. Further, we can have different payment gateways for different currencies. So maybe for India, I want the cash on delivery to be enabled because I am functioning from India. Maybe for US, I will have the PayPal, and likewise, I can enable different payment gateways for different currencies. So important thing is you need to enable the respective gateways in the WooCommerce settings. So further, we can have some designing done, but most of the features are for the pro version. But of course, we can have the widget position changed as per our choice. So on the left of the screen, or maybe left bottom, or right center and right bottom. So we can have the position for the widget. So let me show you how the widget looks. On the website, on the right side, you will see a nice widget with the flag and the currency symbol, which is a very attractive thing with this plugin. So if I now click on any of these currencies, you will immediately see the rates are changing as per the currency that we had selected. So now it is showing the rates in dollar, and if I want to convert them into INR, I can just click on the flag. So if I now click on add to cart, I can check out with the currency that I have selected, and also I can change the currency on the checkout page. Not only this, if I want to use the shortcodes, I have the shortcodes ready with me, and I can use the shortcodes maybe in the menu. So I can use the shortcode also with this plugin. So this plugin is a little advanced than the previous two plugins, but it does have certain limitations, and as per our parameters, the multi-currency for WooCommerce by palscode has no limitations for the number of currencies. So it is unlimited. So automatic rate update, it is partially possible because we have a facility to update the rates together. If I can show you now, so I can update the rates automatically from here. So that is part of the currency update is possible. Exchange rates, it is yes. Geolocation, it is partly partial or partly possible. It has 1000+ installations, and there is one additional feature that this plugin has is the reports. In the WooCommerce report, you will see a new tab now, Sales by Currency, and this is a very useful feature for this plugin. So you can see the sales by each of the currencies. Since there are no sales on this test website, it is not showing at the moment, but you can definitely check out the sales by currency under the WooCommerce report with this plugin. So a very good plugin with nice functionalities under the free version as well, and you can check out the multi-currency for WooCommerce plugin. The next plugin that we will be looking at is the currency switcher for WooCommerce, and it is again a free plugin from the WordPress repository. So what I have done, I have again uploaded the plugin and activated it on my test website. So let us go to the settings for the plugin, and you will see that this plugin has been very well developed because they have tried to include a lot of minute things for the WooCommerce functionalities. So you will see there are few settings like the general settings, currencies, exchange rate, countries, languages, price formats, flag, and the advanced settings. So we'll go through fast with these settings. So in the general settings, you will see WooCommerce currency switcher plugin. So we need to enable this. The general options, currency switcher on per product basis, enable this. Shops default, you can go through this. If you wish, you can enable. So apply currency conversion to fixed amount coupons, add currency selector for fixed amount coupons. Lot of minute things they have taken into consideration. Apply currency conversion to shipping amount, of course, yes. Apply currency conversion to minimum order amount, may be required. Apply currency conversion to card fees. Of course, yes, apply currency conversion to WooCommerce price filter widgets. Enable this. So here is the main setting under the switcher placement and format option. So it is working slightly different. You can also use switcher widgets. They have given the short codes for the widgets, and you can enable the position for the switcher on your website. So if I click here, I will see the switcher placement positions which are defined. So under the free version, there are only 3 positions for which we can enable the switcher. So I will say product single page. After the price, it is going to be a radio button. So instead I will go for this, the product single page after price, and it will be a sort of drop down. So you can enable multiple positions for the switcher. So I will not disturb any of these settings. So rounding off is one of the features, which is a good feature. You can round off whatever the prices are after the conversion. So number of decimals also you can define from here. And they have something called a pretty price. So what it does is it is going to smartly reduce the price, or it is going to change the price. Like if it is $9.75, it will convert it into maybe 10 pounds, or if it is 10 pounds, it will convert it to 9.99. So it is kind of a marketing gimmick that you people may be aware. So a lot of things which are good with this plugin, and you can also go through the settings. So I have just saved the settings for the general settings, and I will show you the currencies now. So of course this plugin is having certain limitations, as you can add only 2 additional currencies with this plugin. So what I will do, I will quickly select USD and Euro as the additional currencies, and I will save it. So we are done with the currencies, and let us fastly check out about the exchange rates. So here we have a new thing that we couldn't find in the previous 3 plugins, and the thing is the exchange rates server. So you have some options if you click on the drop down, and you can get the exchange rates from the European Central Bank, the Free Currency Converter API, Bank of England, National Bank of Georgia, and a few more options you have. But the last option, if you see for cryptocurrencies, there is also an option for coin market cap. So you can make use of any of the exchange rate servers. But since it is recommending me the European Central Bank ECB, I have just selected that. So you can set some offset for the exchange rate to accommodate the exchange fees or something like that. So here we need to have the conversion rate manually updated. It is not a manual thing, but we just need to click on this button and it will take the value for the conversion rate. Similarly, for the euro, I can do the exchange rate calculations here. So a few things you can go into the details when you are trying this plugin. The further thing is about the countries, and one good thing that you will see these buttons, which is about the automatic things. So here I had already clicked on this, so it has taken up the respective countries where these currencies will be applicable. So for US, it has taken the countries and the continents where US currencies is acceptable. and similarly for the euro currency. So this is about the currency, and you can also enable the currency by countries by the IP address. And if you enable this, it will pick up the IP address of the customer and show the prices accordingly. So I will just save this. So you will find this plugin much advanced than the previous 2 or 3 plugins, but of course they had their own advantages. About the languages also, maybe you can change the currency language, or if you want that to be done on your website, you can do that here. So price format, you can change the price format, and maybe if you want the currency symbol to be on the left or right side of the currency numbers, you can do that from here. So a lot of good things, and this is a free version. So of course, for certain things like the flag and other things, the advanced settings, you need to buy a pro version. But I think with the free version also, you will be able to achieve a lot of things. In the description, you will see that they have given the shortcodes, so you can use any of the shortcodes in the menu as well. So there is a small plugin called, I will just show you. If it is not coming on your website, you can make use of a small plugin called shortcode menus. So if I now go to appearance and menus and copy this currency switcher shortcode, I can just place it under the menu section. So I will go to here and I will say select currency, and I will place this shortcode here, and I have just added it to the menu. I will save this, and now if I go and refresh the site, you will see a drop down like thing in the menu. So of course I haven't formatted this. So if I click on USD, now the store will all show the prices in US dollars. So fantastic it is. So you can make use of the shortcodes also with this plugin. And now I will show you the products. So if I click on any of the categories, I will see all the prices in US dollar because I have selected this from the menu section. So if I go to a single product now, you will see a drop down also on the single product, and I can change the rate on the single product page also. So a wonderful plugin, the currency switcher for WooCommerce, which has a lot of advanced features with the free version as well. So let us compare this with other plugins. So with this plugin, there are limitations with the number of currencies, and we can have 3 currencies maximum in the free version. Automatic currency rate, yes, it is partially possible. Exchange rates, yes. Geolocation, it is also possible with the free version, and because of that it has more than 10,000 installations. So of course there are no additional features that I could find out with this plugin. So don't forget to check out the currency switcher for WooCommerce. The next plugin in our list is the WOOCS plugin, or the WooCommerce currency switcher by RealMag777. This is one of the most popular WooCommerce currency switcher plugin, as you will see that it has been installed on more than 60,000 websites. So let us check out the free version for the WOOCS currency switcher plugin. So I have installed this plugin on my test website, and let us check out the settings for the plugin. So like the other plugins, this has certain basic and advanced settings. So the first setting is about the currencies, and as you see, there are two currencies already updated for us. So the first one is the base or the store currency, and the second one, which is the US dollar. So the basic settings are the same, like the position of the symbol, the decimal points, visibility, and other things. You see only two currencies we can have on the store. But we must check out why this plugin is such a popular plugin when it comes to currency switching. So let us check out further options on this plugin. So the welcome currency you can select either can be INR or USD. And the second thing is the currency aggregator. So the currency aggregator for WOOCS is by default set to finance.yahoo.com, but you have a lot of options to select from. So you can select any of these currency aggregators from the drop-down. The further things is the rate auto update. So in the free version also you get the functionality to auto update the rates. So you can set the frequency maybe to daily, weekly, monthly, or so on. So you can have the rates auto updated from the currency aggregator. You can also have custom currency symbols, and further things are show flags by default. I have enabled this. Show currency symbols, so I have enabled this. The important thing is about the email notice about the rate auto update. So this is particularly applicable when you have a team monitoring the rate changes or the currency changes. And in case of any dispute with the customer, we can have the backup on email about exactly when the rates were updated on your website. So this is a very important functionality that WOOCS has in their free version as well. So one more feature about the WOOCS is show approximate amounts, and we will see how important it is because it gives a very good impression to the customer if we can show the approximate prices in different currencies. So I have enabled the approximate prices on my website. Show option button on top admin bar. So I have also enabled this. So let me save the settings. So further, let us check out the advanced settings. And here you will see is multiple allowed. So we need to say yes, because as you read out from here, customer will pay using the selected currencies. If we say yes, if we say no, it will again be brought back to the base currency. So I have enabled this. Individual fixed prices. So about the fixed prices, you can refer to one of my videos for multi-currency for WooCommerce. So we can have certain fixed prices for the products. So this feature is also available on the free version here. There are certain things like the statistics and other things. So as we had seen in previous plugins, we can have the statistics as per the currency. So you will get to know under which currency you are getting how much of volume of the business. So I have enabled that, and let me save this. So the next thing is about the payments, and we need to check out the payments behavior. So if we keep it as hidden, you can read out the description here. So should the payment system be hidden for selected countries or vice versa? We need not go into details of this. So PayPal, I have enabled it for the USD currencies. For the geo IP, there are a few things like we can select the geolocations and the countries from the drop down. So for the statistics now, I can have the statistics based on the currencies that I have selected. This is a nice feature. So about the designer thing, I can create the shortcodes and apply the shortcodes on my website. The further thing is about the side, and you can select on which side you need the currencies bar, and you can do few settings related to the color and other things for the currencies bar. So let us check out the results for this plugin, and if I check out on my website, I will see the currencies bar on the top right hand section. So I have two currencies enabled, and currently you will see that the rates are showing into the INR currencies, and below that you will see the approximate prices. As I mentioned previously, it is very important because the customer need not go and check this button to convert these prices. So it is already giving it into approximate dollar prices. So a very nice functionality, and this is little advanced plugin compared to the other 4 plugins that we have discussed. So you can check out the WooCommerce currency switcher, and let us check the comparison with other plugins. So number of currencies, it has only 2 currencies. Automatic currency rate update, yes. Exchange rates, yes. Geolocation, yes. And of course, because of that, it has 60,000 plus installations. Also, I could find one additional feature that was about the statistics. So you can have the statistics also with this plugin. So a very good plugin, and you can check out the WOOCS currency switcher plugin. The next plugin in our list is the WPCS WordPress currency switcher plugin. This plugin has also been developed by the RealMag777 group, and let us check out the functionalities given by this plugin. So I have already uploaded and activated the plugin on my test website. So let us check out the settings for WPCS. So as you see, the interface is quite similar to the WOOCS plugin because the plugin is developed by the same developers. And you will see that 2 currencies we can check with this plugin. So the first currency is the base or the store currency, which is INR, and we can add one more currency to this currency list. So here you can select the currency symbol, you can have the currency rate updated with this small press button, and you can also have the label set for this currency. So further, it has few options like the drop down style, flag, and other things. So the currency aggregator, you have multiple choices here, and you can have the finance.yahoo.com or Fixer, Crypto, Compare, or other currency aggregators to get the currency rates here. In the side switcher also, you can select the same things like the skin, the classic blocks, the roll blocks, rounded selects block. The next setting is about the geo-IP rules, and here you can select the countries in which you want to show these particular currencies. You can have the shortcodes applied in the menu section. So it looks quite similar to the WooCS plugin and has the similar functionalities. It has certain limitations like we discussed for other plugins. So for the WPCS, there is only one additional currency. Auto currency rate update is possible. Exchange rate is yes, but geolocation is not automated, so it will not automatically select the currency based on the location or the IP of the customer. So that's the reason, because it has a lot of limitations. The WPCS plugin, though it has been developed by the same developers, has a very low installation numbers, that is 1000 plus installation. So there are no additional features also for this plugin. The next plugin that we have has slightly different application. So the name of the plugin is Currency Switcher for WordPress, and this is by the Brainstorm Force. So this plugin, as I said, can be particularly applied on membership websites. So in membership websites wherein you just want to set the prices for the particular membership type. So this can be done with the plugin Currency Switcher for WordPress. It has a very simple interface, and as you see, you can have manual conversion rate or automated conversion rate if you can apply the API over here. So this has a very simple interface, and it can include only 4 currencies. So one is the base currency, and additional 3 currencies can be enabled with this plugin. As you can see, you can enable or disable the display at the front end by clicking these boxes. You have some display types as toggle or button type with this plugin. So at the front end, you will see that you just need to enter a shortcode. So wherever you can place a shortcode, you can apply the shortcode and have this currency conversion working for you. So this plugin has slightly different application, and if we have to put this under the comparison table, it has number of currencies. The additional numbers will be 3, but total 4 currencies. The automatic currency rate update is possible, but it has certain limitations. So I will say partial. Exchange rates, this is not automated, so I will say no, and geolocation, it is not possible. So that's the reason it has limited number of installations, that is 300 plus. Additional, we can say that this plugin is useful for membership websites. So specific requirements, if you have about membership website, you can use the Currency Switcher for WordPress. The next one that we have is the multi-currency for WooCommerce, and it is one of the most popular currency switching plugin. So this one I used on many of my websites, and I have a wonderful experience with this plugin. I have already installed this plugin on the test website, and let us get into the settings for this plugin. I have already created a full video on this plugin, and I am giving the link in the description. So you can refer this video, which explains the detailed setting for the free as well as the paid plugin. So here are the general settings, and you need to enable the plugin, the fixed price. You can refer to my video about the fixed price, and it has certain settings about the current price switcher, so flag plus currency code. So both can be enabled here. Like other plugins, this also has limitations for 2 currencies with the free plugin, but it works wonderfully well. So here the base currency I have selected is the INR, and the other currency that we have is the GBP. So here we need to update the rates manually by clicking the update rate button, and it will refresh the rates for the additional currency. So the next thing is about the location, and you can select the auto detect location for this plugin. So Geo API, it automatically selected the WooCommerce Geo API. The currency by country, I have just enabled it, and you can select the countries where the respective currencies will be shown. So these are the basic settings, and it is quite similar to other plugins. So here in the checkout settings, I just need to enable the pay in many currencies button. In the design section, we can have the position for the currencies bar, and it can be on the left or right side of your screen. So there are a few color settings and a few other settings which you can check in detail. The last settings that this plugin has is the price format and the update thing, which are the pro features for the plugin. So let us see the results, and you will see that immediately there is the currency selection bar on the right side of your website. So if you click on any of this, the prices will be converted into the respective currency. So I just need to click on this, and I can have the prices converted into the respective country's currency. So this plugin also enables you to use the shortcode, so you can place the flag and other things right into the menu of your website. So a very popular plugin, and it has a lot of different features. You can check the complete video of mine on this plugin. So let us see the comparison for this plugin, and we are just comparing the free versions of the plugin. So number of currencies, it gives you only 2 currencies. Auto currency rate update is partially possible. Exchange rates, it is yes. And geolocation, it is partial. It is partially possible with the free plugin. So of course it has 20,000 plus installations, and I couldn't find any additional feature for this plugin. So lastly, if you are someone who need a plugin which can give you unlimited number of currencies, you must check out the plugin. Name is Currency Exchange plugin. This plugin has become my personal favorite, as many of the free plugins do not give such amazing functionalities. The plugin has very basic setup and a very easy to understand interface. In the general settings, you will see settings like use IP to detect currency, currency in profile. So you just need to tick these boxes. Exchange rate. So exchange rates will be updated every 24 hours and after WooCommerce currency changes. So here you can select the rates or the currency aggregators like the open exchange rate, currency layer, fixer, and float rates. So I have selected float rates because it doesn't require any API key. So you can also apply some exchange rate from here. It has a shortcode which you can apply to any area where you want the currency selection widget to be shown. So in the currencies, you will see that there are almost every currency you can select for your website. So this has excited me a lot because in a free plugin, you will hardly find all the currencies enabled for you. You can just select any of the currencies and that currency will be added on your website. So you just need to save these settings. So very basic settings this plugin requires, and the results are really amazing. So on the home page, you can add this as a drop down or a radio button. And if you select any of the currencies, the same will be changed on the products as well. So if I select Indian rupees here, you will see that it is immediately changed to Indian rupees. One drawback is on the home page, you don't see the sidebar for the currency selection. So you just need to put it under the menu section or somewhere under the sidebars of any of the pages. But this free version of the plugin is so much useful that you will definitely like the plugin, as it is completely a free version which is giving you all the currencies possible on your website. So now if I check the shop page, you will see the sidebar and it really looks nice as it has taken the colors from my theme. So it matches the color and the fonts with your theme as well. So if I now go to a single page, I will see the currency now updated. So even here, if I change the currency to any other currency, you will immediately see that the currency is now changed. So I can check out with this particular currency now. So a wonderful plugin you must check out. So let us add this in the comparison table, and you will see that this plugin has unlimited number of currencies, auto currency, yes, exchange rates, yes, geolocation, yes, and we shouldn't be bothered about the installations, because if you check the plugin, I think the version is quite new. So maybe it is not that popular plugin, but if your website requires that you have more than 2 or 3 currencies enabled for the customers, you can definitely make use of this plugin. The name is Currency Exchange for WooCommerce. Hope you liked the video. If you would like to learn more about WordPress and e-commerce, do subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so that you will get notifications for all my future videos. So thank you so much and take care.